So everyone's talking about coronavirus, but I want to come to you guys from a different angle. You know, as a grief recovery specialist, I look and I watch and I observe, and there's a couple of things that really stand out for me. What we're experiencing in the world right now is definitely grief, right? Grief is the conflicting feelings caused by the end of or change in a familiar pattern of behavior. For me, that definition that we use in our grief recovery programs is it rings so loudly for me in this situation because everything has changed. Our world has changed as we know it, right? The most common definition of grief, where grief is a normal and natural emotional reaction to loss of any kind. Yes, we've lost, right? Loss of health, loss of freedom, loss of control. So many people have lost so much control over their life, over everything that they remembered that was normal in an instant that has changed for all of us, right? So what do we do in these cases? Let me just put out there and talk a little bit about fear. Fear is one of the main emotional reactions to grief and loss. And there's so much fear in the world today. Fear is causing people to behave in ways that they normally wouldn't. And so I want to encourage you guys to come from a different place when it comes to change and when it comes to choices. I'm not saying don't stay informed, but just remember that a lot of the stuff that comes out there on the internet is wrong information. A lot of the stuff that comes out on the internet causes people to panic, right? So you have to think about what you can control in your own life. What are the things that you can control, right? We can't control if our jobs, tell us we have to stay home, schools are closed. Those things we can't control, right? How are we going to make money? And it's human nature for people to react to fear. I get that. But I want to come to you from a grief recovery specialist perspective, and I want to encourage you guys to look deeper. Where's that fear coming from? What are you scared of? What can you control and what can't you control? Guys, we cannot control what happens tomorrow. We can't control what happens 14 days from now. Anything that's happening in the future, we cannot control. What you can control is your present moment. I talk about this a lot to my self-love coaching clients, especially. Living in the present moment. It's really the only place in our life that we can control. What happened in the past, things that were done before, we can have regrets and we can sit there and acknowledge that sadness that we wish things could have been different, better, or more. That's unresolved grief. Definitely, we can take care of those things. But we can't control what's in the future. From a health coach perspective, I want to tell you guys that I know for a fact that the human body is amazing. Our human body knows how to heal itself, right? There is no cure, or there's no vaccine, I should say, for this virus. But our bodies, we have an immune system, right? And so those are the things that you can control. You can control what you put into your body. You can make sure that you're nourishing your body with the proper nutrition. But the other thing too, it's not just about the food. It's about your stress level, right? Stress really causes your immune system to shut down. And so panic and fear and worry is only going to compromise if you do get the coronavirus, right? A few days ago, maybe last week, I posted something on both Instagram and Facebook. And the post or the picture said, what if equals fear, even if equals faith, right? I was on this call. It was like a 90-minute call today with the group that I'm with. It's called Adventure Reach with Pete Vargas. And he's a speaker mentor of mine, and I took one of his speaker programs. But today's call was really more about coming together in prayer and binding together and lifting up your worries and your fears and whatever your prayer requests were going to be. So I figured when Pete was doing this thing, I might as well go on and pray online. And those are adjustments. Those are changes that you can make in your life right now in this moment. The other thing is you're home with the kids. You can't go to work. Take these opportunities to connect with your family. So there's so many things that you can do to take control of your circumstances and not react in ways that the media or social media or the news or what other people are saying. All of these things are going around through WhatsApp group chats, and it's great. You gotta stay informed, but you also have control over the information that you receive. Now you have control of how you're going to take that information, how you're going to respond to it. Not react to it, respond to it, right? And so, in the comfort of my condo, I'm here. I want to give you guys light and love, give you some encouragement that there are definitely things that you can control in your life today. There's a lot of things that were taken away from us because of this coronavirus throughout the globe. I was on a chat or a group that I was in on Facebook the other day, and there was a snapshot of people in Italy. People in Italy, their entire country has shut down, but these people have found ways to laugh, to dance, to be positive, to have faith, and to do what they can in the circumstances that are surrounding them right now. So you guys can do the same thing. We all can, right? I'm staying in my condo. I'm not going out unless I absolutely have to. Is there a possibility that our condo could get quarantined because someone in the condo has coronavirus? Absolutely, right? But I'm not looking at the what ifs. I'm looking at the even if. Even if that happens, I know what I need to do, right? Even if. Because coronavirus is in everybody's backyard. So even if it happens, what are you going to do? How are you going to protect your family and your kids? How are you going to show compassion to yourself and to others? And remember that it's a virus. Not everyone's going to die from this thing, and you have a way to control your immune system. So keep yourself stress-free, put yourself in faith, whatever that faith is. Do what you can to control what you can, and the things that you can't control, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Be grateful, have gratitude, be grateful for the leaders that are out there that are doing everything around the clock, the medical professionals out there, right? So pray for those guys. My son-in-law, he's a firefighter. He's got to leave his family for 24 hours and then come back home. And who knows if he got infected because he's out there helping sick people, right? So these are the people that are putting their lives and their families at jeopardy for the safety of humanity. These are the people that we need to pray for, cover in prayer, and then take care of what you can and be responsible so that this thing can die out. Because it will, guys. This isn't the end of the world. It will die out. So in the meantime, again, I love you. Control what you can, your mindset, your stress levels, your health, your time with your family. Take advantage of social media in a positive way, not in a way that's going to create panic in your life and fear. And I will see you guys again soon. Stay safe.